Go ahead.
Dharma, I can't do this. The sales guy will never believe I'm from the South.
So then he'll think you're crazy. It's more fun shopping as a crazy person anyway. And sometimes they give you free stuff just to get rid of you. Come on.
Excuse me, son.
Yes.
I'm looking for a non-on.
Non-on?
What my husband means to say is that he is in need of a non-on.
Yes, I'm looking for a new non-on.
I'm sorry.
You know a non-on, 678 non-on.
Oh, a 9-iron. Yes. They're right over there.
Thank you. Damn Yankees.
I know what you're saying. It's impossible to understand these people. Where y'all hail from?
Memphis? Where the hell you from?
Oh, hail from. Very good. Well, we're pretty near neighbors. I'm from Knoxville.
Is that right? Did you hear that stink bug? This man is an Oxidian.
Born and raised. What part of Memphis are you from?
Well, what part of Memphis would a man such as myself be from?
Exactly.
Exactly!
I'll introduce myself. I'm Judge Samuel Harper.
Judge Samuel Harper, the new federal court judge.
Guilty as charged. How did you know that?
I'm with the U.S. Attorney's Office. I believe I have a motion you're hearing in the morning.
Is that so? And your name is?
My name?
Telling your name, Butterbug.
My name is Gregory Montgomery.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Montgomery. And this lovely flower is...
Dharma.
Dharma Jean.
Dharma Jean. You're a very lucky man, sir.
Yes, sir, I am. And it is at moments like this I am made keenly aware of just how lucky I am.
So then it turns out he has to appear before this judge tomorrow morning.
Well, seems to be taking it pretty well.
He's been rocking like that since we got home.
Do you think he'll stay that way?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get my camera.
Honey? You want to talk about it now?
No.
You know, it's not that big a deal. You just have to get there like 5 minutes early and just explain to him that...
I was mocking him and his entire culture.
You weren't mocking, you were making believe.
Okay. And after he destroys me in court, I can make believe I still have a career. Hi, Greg Montgomery, attorney at law. These two gentlemen are my clients. Okay, where are my clients?
Just tell him the truth. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it.
What are you talking about? What truth?
Don't worry about it. As soon as I get a chance, I'll ask for a sidebar.
What's it about?
It's not important.
What's it about me? Are you gonna tell the judge I went to a Caribbean law school?
No, now just cool it.
Why won't you tell me what the sidebar's about?
Because it has absolutely nothing to do with the case.
Well, then I might know something about it.
All rise.
Sit down, I'm not the queen. Good morning, counselors.
Howdy, Judge.
How's that?
Howdy, Your Honor.
Howdy? Howdy? What are you implying? That I'm some sort of ignorant southerner who doesn't understand proper English? If you wish to address me, say hello.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Hello.
The one thing I will not tolerate is the ridiculing of the melodic speech patterns of my people. Don't you agree, Mr. Montgomery?
Sure enough, Your Honor.
Sure enough. What the hell are you doing?
Now, the defense has made a motion here for a change of venue. Does the United States have any response to this motion?
Yes, Your Honor. I've examined counsel's motion and I find it spurious. It clearly does not meet the requirements of 18 U.S.C. 34.
So what you're saying, Mr. Montgomery, is that dog won't hunt?
No, sir, that dog is a vegetarian.
Vegetarian, very good.
What are you doing?
Well, maybe they didn't teach you this at the Bob Marley School of Law, but sometimes you have to butter up the judge.
Continue, Mr. McGuffey.
Well, if I might beg the court's indulgence, but as it is unseasonably warm in here, I was wondering if there'd be any objection to my continuing in my shirt sleeves.
I don't see as how that can affect the dignity of these proceedings.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Will you tell me what's going on?
What?
The accent.
What accent?
The learned attorney for the defense has presented us with a motion that is filled with all kinds of legal hoo-ha. Prejudicial this, fair trial that. Frankly, when I read the thing, I was more mixed up than a basket full of puppies on a Ferris wheel. Well, I do declare a full day of lawyering has made me hungrier than a tick on a teddy bear.
That was fun, wasn't it?
I can't believe I got away with it.
Boy, did you dodge a bullet.
Now all I have to do is avoid his courtroom until he dies, and we'll be fine. Let's celebrate. Let's go to dinner in Chinatown and pretend we're French. What do you mean I cannot smoke in your restaurant? I am French.
Oh, yes, that is fantastic, my little subtitulos. Oh, what if we meet a French judge?
I give him a cigarette and make love to his wife. oh, I can wear your beret.
How do, Dharma Jean?
Well, slap my butt and call me baby, Gregory. Look who came a-calling.
Not now, ma chérie. Send them away. Away down south to Dixie.
I just dropped by to bring you all a little taste of home.
Oh, that's so thoughtful of you.
Those are genuine Georgia pecans.
Well, that's right. Neighborly.
Please
Well-
come on in.
Mighty kind of you. You know, the one thing I miss about being back home is folks just dropping in on one another.
Yeah, around these parts, people always calling first. Dang them callers.
Hey, honey, why don't you take your chapeau off and stay a while?
Oh, I've got people in New Orleans.
Where?
Nolans.
Whereabouts?
Bourbon and Water Street.
Well, look at us just sitting here yakking. Where are our manners? Judge, can I get you anything to wet your whistle?
Well, I wouldn't decline the offer of some sweet tea.
Then sweet tea it is. Come help me make some sweet tea, sweet pea.
Make yourself at home. The Nashville network is 79.
What the heck is sweet tea?
I don't know. I would guess tea with some sort of sweetener.
How hot or cold?
We'll put ice on the side and sugar on the side, see what he does.
Excellent. And P.S. for grits, we're screwed.
What are we doing? This is ridiculous.
You know what? This ends here and now.
We tell him?
We tell him.
Judge, there's something we have to tell you.
Oh, excuse me. I was just getting a little misty-eyed here thinking about how my wife and I used to sit on the porch and shell pecans.
Used to?
Oh, how I miss that woman. After she died, I moved out here to try to get away from all those memories. Till I met you two, I didn't realize how lonely I'd been.
I'm sorry.
You know, Gregory, maybe this sounds like a silly old man to you, but when I saw you in that courtroom today, a young, proud Southern attorney, I thought to myself, this is the son I never had. Now, what was it you wanted to tell me?
We're all out of grits.
Greg ate the last two. Thanks for the nods.
Yeah, y'all come back now, you hear? Oh, God.
Well, this is kind of a funny turn of events, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Oh, honey, you're not going to start rocking again, are you?
Why did you tell him we'd go fishing with him tomorrow?
Excuse me, who bragged about catching a mess of catfish using nothing but sweet talk for bait?
I was being being Southern. We're a storytelling people.
What do you want to do now, Huckleberry?
I guess we'll go fishing with him in the morning, and then I'll tell him the truth. Come on, let's go to bed.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I promised him I'd whoop up some of my prize-winning hush puppies for lunch.
I'll give you a hand.
Thanks. Hey, Greg.
Yeah?
What's a hush puppy?
Oh, God.
Oh, you get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. Come on, everybody. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing down the crawdad hole, honey. Baby mine.
Come on, Greg, sing.
You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole.
Look, I'm sorry. I couldn't find the right time to tell him.
You're right. You're only sitting on that cold rock for, what, 7 hours?
Were you this sarcastic before you met me, or is this something I've done?
Little you, little your mother.
Okay, when he comes over for dinner on Friday, I'll get a couple of drinks in him, then I'll tell him.
Good plan.
This is the only thing my good for one thing brother is good for.
Yahtzee.
Dharma, Gene, I believe we're playing checkers.
Checkers.
You about ready for a refill, son? Son?
Gregory.
The drinking age should be raised to 50.
Oh, poor baby. Here, have some orange juice.
Thank you.
You don't feel so good, do you?
It feels like a monkey crapped in my skull. Well, at least I finally told the judge the truth.
Oh, no, Greg, you didn't.
I didn't? I'm sure I did.
Well, unless it happened while he was holding your head over the toilet, I don't think you did.
No.
You still have a chance, though. You know, he wants to go line dancing next Saturday.
Okay, I'll tell him after.
Well, why don't you tell him before?
Well, I kind of like line dancing.
You kind of like the judge, too, don't you?
Yeah. It's nice being the son someone never had. I just wish I had an honest relationship with him.
Well, I mean, if it helps any. You don't exactly have an honest relationship with your real father.
True. And that's working out pretty good. Honey, why is our address written on my chest in lipstick?
Because when the judge left, you kept running outside naked. I was afraid I was going to lose you.
Very funny. And you put the stamp on my nipple.
Oh, no, that's something you came back with.
I haven't danced like that in 25 or 30 pounds.
I hope you weren't uncomfortable. We had no idea it was a gay country bar.
Heck no. I thought some of them fellows was fine dressers and fancy dancers. I particularly like meeting that TV weatherman.
Oh, he liked you, too.
Not half as much as he liked Gregory. You were the belle of the ball, son.
Thank you.
You know, Judge, Reba McEntire's coming into town next weekend, and she's performing at the Cow Palace. How about we get some tickets?
Next weekend?
Yeah, I'll treat.
Well, heck, I was fixing to tell you all this tomorrow, but I'm going to be busy packing next weekend.
Packing?
I'm moving back to Tennessee.
How come?
Well, spending this time with y'all for the last few weeks has made me realize just how much I miss home.
Well, I sure am sorry you're leaving.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you very much.
Yeah, me too. Well, before we all start blubbering like a bunch of TV weathermen, I have a surprise for you. I've been looking for a way to repay your hospitality, and I think I've come up with just the thing.
Wind chimes?
Pardon?
Nalpoon.
Tomorrow evening, I'm having dinner with an old friend from back home, and I want both of you to join us. I do believe it can be of great benefit to Gregory's career.
Who we talking about, Your Honor?
The Vice President of the United States, Mr. Albert Gore.
The Vice President.
Chippa's husband.
Well, he sure can make or break a career.
And he spends almost all his time in Memphis. I imagine you probably know all the same people.
I'm sure he knows them better than I do. I'd love to visit with him, but tomorrow evening is my father's birthday, and I would be remiss to put my personal ambition ahead of my family obligation, wouldn't I? I mean, kin being thicker than anything else you can think of.
And it was at that point that the judge said, wouldn't it be a treat for your father if I brought the vice president to his birthday party?
I don't understand. My birthday's in June.
Under no circumstances am I going to pretend to be Kitty Sue from Backwater, Tennessee.
Memphis. Mother, we're from Memphis. I've typed up some talking points so we can all keep our stories straight. Page 2 are some helpful phrases in case you get stuck.
What's a mummonym?
It's how you ask about someone's family. How's your mom and them?
Your mama and them. Your mama and them.
Greg, we got a lot of work to do. Why don't you go get those Matlock videos out of the car?
I don't understand why I can't just tell them I took diction lessons so that I wouldn't sound so ignorant.
Mother, you can't do that. My career is hanging by a thread. You've just got to play along.
Just for the record, this is your fault, isn't it?
Let's see. Let's go shopping. Baba Joe, Bubba Green. Yeah.
I don't think I can do an accent.
Oh, sure you can, Edward. Just think Gone with the Wind.
Well, Miss Scarlett, I don't know nothing about birthing no baby.
Good, that's good, but you'll probably want to be a guy.
Father, what are you doing?
Oh, Gregory, how's this? Good evening, Mr. Vice President. How's your mama and them?
That's great. Why aren't you wearing any shoes?
Oh, I'm trying to be authentic.
But, Mother, for God's sake, put on some shoes.
I cannot wear shoes and do the accent.
Hey, Celia, is there anything else I can do to help?
Nah. Y'all set a spell and rest those barking dogs.
Excuse me, little lady. Can I interest you in some southern fried chicken?
Greg, Mayday!
Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm amortizing my Halloween costume. It's chicken licking good.
This is bad. This is so bad.
How do? I'm Country Joe Finkelstein.
And I'm Bitsy May.
Together we are Country Bits.
Guys, you look great.
What are they doing here?
Well, Greg, it's not very fair that your mom and Em get to meet the vice president and my mom and Em don't.
Don't worry, Greg. We're not going to embarrass you.
We'll just sing a quick medley of songs about campaign finance reform, and then you won't hear another peep out of us.
Look here, you all. Yonder comes the vice president of the United States.
Mr. Vice President, I'd like you to meet the Montgomerys.
We pulled it off. He bought the whole thing.
I spiked the punch with the judge's moonshine.
I know. Did you hear what he said about me? He said I was a rising star, and he might be president someday, and then I could get a big appointment in the White House.
Right.
I mean, maybe not Attorney General, but, you know, Bobby Kennedy was about my age.
Right. Of
course, we're not brothers, but, hey, we're both from Tennessee. And then if I got the job, I'd have to talk like this for the rest of my freaking life. What have I done?
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
No, it ain't.
You know what? Let's forget about this for a while. Come on, let's go get some ice cream.
As ourselves?
Yep. Except, you know what? We'll tell everyone that we're brother and sister, and then we'll start making out until someone throws up.